Welcome to Yharnam, O Hunter. Bloodborne the board game is a cooperative survival horror game based on the hit PlayStation game Bloodborne. Take on the role of a hunter as you explore Yharnam, a city infested by a terrible plague. Using stat cards, explore, fight, and interact around the map to discover the secrets held. But beware of stunningly hard enemies, fierce bosses, and an unforgiving countdown that draws you closer and closer to the end. So take up your saw cleaver and grab your torch, O Hunter. The hunt begins now. Alrighty, welcome to Chapter 2 of Growing Madness. So to start the hunt, reveal card 17. May very well be that Gascoigne has succumbed to the effects of the frenzy. If this is true, we cannot allow one of our own to continue this path of wanton slaughter. Unfortunately, it appears the passage leading forward has been barred. Given that the Great Bridge separates central Yharnam from the Cathedral Ward, perhaps the servants of the church might hold the key we need. When the Grand Cathedral tile is revealed, spawn one church giant and one church servant on its lantern space. These enemies are not removed on the red reset and do not respawn. So, first off, we gotta grab those out. Which allows you to peer behind the veil as I take out my box of minis. So one of each of you is what I'm gonna need. Thank you for peering behind the veil. Alrighty. So, slay these enemies, reveal card 18. Let's draw our first three and see how quickly we can find the Cathedral Ward. So we will pitch a basic 1 damage. We're going to move up. We're going to set it like that. And when we do, we spawn in Patient. We're just going to go for a speedy little slash here. Reset my health and my insight real quick. They are going to get special, which is going to hit for 3, but we outspeed it, so we just cut it down. No harm, no foul. We also have a Scourge Beast that spawns over here. But we aren't going to worry about it because we're going to move 1 to there's the Grand Cathedral. So we will spawn you. And where did the other guy go? You. Woof. That's going to be a hell of a fight. Let's see here. Interact on any space to heal 2. That's kind of nice. So, Scourge Beast is going to follow us like that. We're going to draw 3. And all 3 are going to end up in the same space. And when they do that, I had better grab Church Giant and Church Servant. Woof, 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 woof. So, got them all there at least. What are my attacks? So we're going to go for a regular slash. We also need to decide who's going to attack. Who's going to be the one that hits. I got a D6 here somewhere. There's a D6. 1, 2 for the Church Servant, 3, 4 for the Church Giant, 5, 6 for the Scourge Beast. Because otherwise they all get to attack and I just die on the spot. Which doesn't sound fun. 1. So it's going to be the Church Servant gets a basic attack. That basic attack deals 3 damage. Actually, you know what? I I'm going to dodge and counter strike it, because I move faster than that basic attack. So they're all in all going to take 4 damage, which kills these 2. I get 2 blood echoes, hitting my max of 3 blood echoes. Church servant is gone. There's 4 damage marked on the church giant. In which case, I am just going to pitch this, clear these 3, and slay the church giant. I would get a blood echo, but I am at the max echoes right now. Reveal card 18. On the corpse of the creatures, you find the key you were searching for. With this, you can continue on the trail of Gascoigne. But while verifying your fears about the madness gripping the old hunter is indeed important, we must also take care to see just how far said madness has spread to the townsfolk as well. So, there was supposed to be a fog gate put over here. That can be crossed once we have 2 insight gathered this chapter. So, next thing we need to do... Well, first we can reveal card 22, because we've crossed that point of the first red reset. You are given pause at the red tint that has overtaken the city seems to grow an even deeper crimson. Casting your eyes to the sky, you face the terrible sight of the blood moon, seemingly so much larger than it should be. A ringing fills your ears as your head pounds and your vision blurs momentarily. As it subsides, you can feel an almost electricity in the air as the sound of chaos rises through the city. The madness is spreading. Reveal card 23 and 24. All hunter mobs replace their basic with frenzy. This madness... Pardon me. This madness would easily break those of lesser conviction, but we are hunters. We are above such influences. While hunting those who have been afflicted, we must take care not to succumb as well. We must steel ourselves against this frenzy. After each red reset, spawn 1 hunter mob, if available, on each lantern space, beginning with those closest to the hunters. Place 3 insight tokens on this card. Each time a hunter mob is slain, the hunter is frenzied, remove 1 token. Unless the hunter is frenzied, remove 1 token. Complete this mission when this card has no remaining tokens. Woof. So we're going to pitch that to move 1, 2. Draw another 3. Should also put the hunter there. Or huntsman minion. There are also consumables all over the place. And we're going to pitch this dodge that lets us move 3. So 1, 2, we'll do it like that. 3. And in a space with a hunter mob and a consumable on it. So we're going to go for a slash draw 1 on this hunter mob. They're going to go for a basic, which will inflict us with frenzy. I need a refresher on what frenzy means, so let's refer back to the rule book. As soon as I can get at the rule book. Why did I leave it buried? We'll just flip back to the glossary, because that should have frenzy. Suffers +1 damage from all attacks. Remove the token when the hunter goes to the dream. And we can only get 1 frenzy token. There went... I'm just losing everything today. Don't mind me. Hopefully we don't need Gascoigne's attack deck. So, first off, let me grab that frenzy token so that I don't forget that I have it. Then I am taking 3 damage The heater is going to come back on, but I am going to deal 2 damage in return. And we're going to go for a stagger, clear this slot, and assuming ability. I do not have a dodge, so we're going to take 3 damage. Wait, does that go before the hunter's turn? Before hunter's turn. Damn it. We're going to die. We're going to lose all but 1 blood echo. And go back to the hunter's dream. Excuse me. How unladylike. Spawn a guy there. And a guy there. See if I can see where the Gascoigne deck went. All over the place. To shreds, I say. I also want to move that there. Good God, that heater is so loud. With my 1 blood echo, I'm going to take a +1 damage, and after attack, heal 2. I'm going to get rid of a regular +1 damage. Shuffle the deck. Plus side, I no longer have Frenzy. Downside, I can be re-inflicted with Frenzy pretty easily. Alrighty. Frenzy token gone. All damage back on the board. Damage has been healed there. I forgot to shuffle that back in, so we'll just put it at the bottom. Draw 3. Woof. So we'll spawn back at the central lamp. I'm going to pitch a draw 1 to move 1, 2. We're going to go immediately for a slashing stagger. And it is their special, so it does get staggered. And they will take 2 damage. We'll go for another slash with a draw 1. Resolve that draw 1 first. Then, come on, basic. I don't have Evelyn. Fuck. So, we're gonna say I had switched to Evelyn. Here's the beauty of playing solo games by yourself. You can make these kinds of decisions. Where did Evelyn go? There is Evelyn. So we will exhaust Evelyn. Because I don't want to be frenzied. They will take their 2 damage and die. And I will gain a blood echo. Which I will actually scrap to refresh Evelyn. Then I will pitch that to pick up a consumable. It is a bold hunter's mark. Teleport your hunter to any lantern space. Nice. Draw a fresh 3. We're going to pitch the dodge that lets us move 3 spaces. We're going to go 1... 2, and our movement space there, and reveal card 31. Odin Chapel. The beams of the blood moon bathe the old chapel in an eerie light. The scent of beast-warding incense filling your nose. From the shadows, the figure of a hunter emerges, dressed in crow feather garb. We have Proven Hunters, so reveal card 33. Well, well, the Proven Hunter. Shouldn't you be out there, well, hunting? No matter. But before you go, a friendly warning to you. Do not go near the old graveyard. Henrik, an old hunter, has gone mad, and he's my mark. And to move on the graveyard tile and reveal card 34. Woof. I do like that because that is straight out of the game. That is super cool to me. I don't know how many of you have played the Bloodborne video game, but it's super cool. We do have the graveyard unlocked, but I want to continue further this way. When we do, we come across the occupied house. Oh, my ear itches. Is there anything for the occupied house? No, it's the barred window. So that spawns a Scourge Beast on that area. And we're just going to Zoidberg on out of there. So 1, 2, 3, because we did have 1 extra movement space. That is going to pursue like that, and like that. We had to move on the graveyard, so 34. You enter the graveyard to the sounds of clashing weapons. Moving forth, you see Eileen locked in combat with another hunter. Reveal card 35 and surround the graveyard with fog gates. So that Scourge Beast is coming no further. Pardon me, I'm gonna take a drink real quick. I had a cookie in between filming. It was a dry cookie. Alrighty. Where did I set that down at? There it is. Spawn Old Hunter Henrik and Eileen the Crow. Where are my NPC tokens? There are my NPC tokens. So we want Eileen and Henrik. Jura, Alfred, Eileen. Eileen is not hostile to us, but Heinrich is. Count how many different ways I pronounce Heinrich. Complete this mission by slaying Heinrich. Reveal card 36. If Eileen was slain before Heinrich, reveal card 37 instead. So I also need their enemy cards. Old Hunter Heinrich and Eileen the Crow. So we will say that they both make actions with the enemy attack deck, and they are focusing on each other. Actually, we will flip 1 each. We will flip 1 each. Make it a little crazier. You can hear the radio upstairs. It's so fun. We also got rid of an insight token there. Alrighty. So first up is going to be me, but I have to draw a fresh 3. So they each get to move first. Heinrich is going to get his special, which is going to deal 2 damage to poor Eileen. Eileen is going to get her basic, which will deal 2 damage to Heinrich. Then I am going to come in with a quick stab and deal 2 damage to Heinrich. Where are my 1s at? There's my 1s. Deal another 2 damage to Heinrich. Heinrich's focus turns to me, because I'm the last one that hit him. He gets his ability, suffers 1 damage and poison unless they dodge, speed of 3. I don't have any slots to dodge, so I am taking that damage. Flip another enemy action. He gets a basic, so I'm going to take 4 damage altogether. I'm going to be afflicted with poison, which I will also have to remind myself what that does. Let's see here. Grab that rule book. Poison. Hunter suffers 1 damage at the end of each of their hunter turns. Remove the token when the hunter goes to the dream. So I am going, or rather, Eileen gets a basic attack and deals another 2 damage to Heinrich. So his focus is back on Eileen. And he has suffered 6 damage so far. I am going to clear all 3 slots, dealing 3 damage to Heinrich. Putting him up to 9. Whoop, I did have 3. And he is going to get a special. But I am going to dodge and deal 3 damage to him, killing him. So old Hunter Heinrich is dead. I think I counted 3 different ways of pronouncing Heinrich. That's okay, though. Heinrich is dead as a doornail. And we reveal card 36. Carlisle Rune Blood Rapture and the Rosmarinus Firearm. Where do I have my firearms at? Because I do not recall what the Rosmarinus does. That attack suffers -1 speed and loses all effects. I will keep Evelyn right now. And Carlisle Rune Blood Rapture. Where is that at? Blood Rapture. On kill, draw 1, heal 1. Ooh! That is really handy. Especially because we're still poisoned and probably going to die here soon. Gain a Blood Echo. As Heinrich falls to the ground, Eileen stands beside you. I told you, Heinrich was my mark. But you have my thanks. Though I would advise you, watch yourself this night, for it seems the madness is strong. Leave the hunting of hunters to me. And Eileen leaves that space. And we gain an insight. And we are going to return to the hunter's dream to fully heal and lose that poison status. We have a Blood Echo. After dodging, deal 2 damage to that enemy. I think we're going to take the Agile Stagger +1 speed, and we're going to axe a regular old Stagger. And we will spawn back at the central lamp. Which that also moves that up 1. He will return to his space. And another hunter mob will spawn back there. We are also out of the enemy attack deck, so let's shuffle that up. That was a fun fight, not gonna lie. Good fight against Heinrich. Alrighty. So now we will draw 3. We will start by pitching a Stagger +1 speed that we just got. Move 1 to who? Over to here. There is one of those, a consumable, a hunter mob. We end a move on the barred window tile, reveal card 26. Are you a hunter? Then please, will you look for my mom? Daddy never came back from the hunt and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. She wears a red jeweled brooch It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find her, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favorite songs, and when Daddy forgets us, we play it so he remembers. Mum's so silly, running off without it. So gain the tiny music box reward. Tiny music box. Has no use. Let's see. A small music box received from a young Yharnam girl. Plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. 2 names can be made out, however faintly. Viola and Gascoigne. So we found Gascoigne's kid. Woof. Got some bad news about your dad there, kiddo. Interact on the graveyard space and reveal card 27. But first, we're going to pitch that to move 1 and go for a slash on this hunter mob here. And they're going to flip a special. So before I take 4, they're taking 3. So they take 3. And I am going to take 4. Woof. Fortunately, my attack goes before theirs, so I don't get the heal too. And I must draw 3 cards. When I do, they get another attack. Let's see, a basic exhaust Evelyn to stagger it. And we are going to go for a quick stab. And when we do, they flip theirs. It's basic, so they die. Gain a Blood Echo. Remove another Insight counter, because they did not get us with Frenzy. We're going to pitch that to move 1, 2. Pitch that to move 3, 4. These guys are going to come at us, but because of the... Where did it go? Where's my Hunter Torch? There it is. They're going to suffer a damage. They do that while I draw 3. We are going to go for a pitch and clear the slots to deal another 2 damage to this hunter's mob. When I do, I am also going to axe that Blood Echo to refresh Evelyn. Flip their next card. It's an ability. So they're going to move 1. I have no dodge. So I'm going to die. Boop. Move that track up 1. I got to put another upgrade down there. It is time to shuffle the deck. The dick. That also refreshes all their health. Doop. I have died a lot more this game than I did on the stream. That is unfortunate. Alrighty. So draw 3. Gotta draw 1. Another draw 1. And a stagger at +1 speed. So we're going to pitch one of the draw ones to move 1, 2. And we are going to go for a slash that will stagger them no matter what. And they take 2 damage. Then I am going to go for another basic slash, which draws me 1, gives me a dodge, and they get their special. I go faster. Hit him for 2 more. They die. And we gain a Blood Echo. And remove that last Insight. When that is done, reveal card 25. Distribute 1 consumable. which is an antidote. Draw one card, remove one poison. Could have used that against Heinrich. And the Carlisle Rune, Guidance. I have never had that one before. It is the last one available there. Clear one slot, move 2. That's kind of nice. So we will pitch that to interact on that graveyard space and reveal card 27. Gain 1 insight token, which makes us 3 insight. Inside the graveyard, you come across the corpse of a young Yharnam woman, a large red brooch around her neck. It would appear the girl's mother has become another unfortunate victim of the madness overtaking the city this night. While heavily mutilated, however, the corpse does not appear to bear signs of the scourge. Complete this mission by ending a move on the barred window space with the token. And we have no enemies there, so we are just going to boop and reveal card 28. As you near the house, you pull out the brooch. The light of the blood moon catches it, glinting off its center. A bloodstone shard, a rare item used to fortify weapons at the workshop. It would be right to return it to the girl, but such a find is rare indeed. From the barred window, the girl speaks. Brave hunter, did you find my mum? Choose one to complete this mission. Lie to the girl and keep the shard, or tell her the truth. I like that they do make these difficult choices. There's at least one there's a couple each campaign, I feel like. Oh, 29 or 30. Fuck them kids, tell her the truth. Distribute the Carlisle Rune Eye reward among the hunters. Carlisle Rune Eye. That says, discard 1 card from your hand to return 1 card from your discard. Hunter, was it really her? Mummy, Mummy, don't leave me alone. You lay the brooch on the window before slowly departing, the girl's sobs echoing through the night. Damn, that's sad. Alrighty. So we've got another enemy we're going to cross. Let's draw a fresh 3 cards. We're going to pitch a draw 1, move 1, 2. Plus 1 damage to move 1, 2. And pitch a stagger to move into here. I don't think I took any damage, so I should be at 6 health. Don't know why it was showing as lower. That little male patient is going to get an attack on me. Let's hope for a basic so I can just stagger it, not take any damage. Special, which your special is poison. Love it. So 3 damage. These things got poison in their claws, apparently. That's good to know. We are now poisoned. Poisoned. And we're going to axe an antidote to draw a card, which will actually give us 4 cards. So that's got to be on our turn. We're going to go for rallying. Deal 2 damage, and after attack, heal 2. We are cured of poison. Enemy gets a basic, which is going to be staggered with Evelyn. So we're going to deal 2 damage and heal 2 life. And then I am going to discard that, clear my slots, and that kills that guy. Blech. We're going to get a Blood Echo, but we're going to axe it to refresh Evelyn. Next, we'll pitch that. to move 1, 2. And we end a move on the Tomb of Odin, reveal card 19. Let's actually bring this back over here. The stench of death covers the massive graveyard. Bodies, both beasts and human alike, litter the ground. Moving onward, you come across the site of Father Gascoigne, mindlessly chopping away at a pile of fresh corpses. Beasts all over the shop. You'll all be one of them, sooner or later. Suddenly, he lunges forward to attack. So we're going to spawn Father Gascoigne at the Tomb of Odin. He spawns on the lantern space. Kapow. He respawns to that space on red. Complete the hunt by slaying Father Gascoigne. So, here we have Father Gascoigne in phase 1. And I need to get his cards picked up. So just a moment while I do that. Muda. Gascoigne phase 1, transformed. Those are all phase 2 of regular. Phase 1 transformed. Phase 2 transformed. Phase 1s. Alrighty. So we are ready to rock and roll. So I am going to go with a slash for 3 damage. Gascoigne is going to get a spark uppercut. I do not have a dodge, so I am suffering an additional damage, 4 damage total. Before that happens, though, I do deal 3 damage to him. Can only be dodged with +2 slots. Damn. And I have to draw, which means he gets another attack on me that's probably going to kill me. So his attack is Scattergun Burst. Deals 2 damage. That does in fact kill me. So we'll add that to the shuffle pile. And we are, since the Tomb of Odin's lantern is not turned off, we are just going to spawn right there. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle my deck up nice and well. Let's draw some cards. 2, 3. Let's see here. So that doesn't matter, that doesn't matter. I can refresh my firearm anytime with a Quicksilver bullet, and I have a lead elixir, which I am just going to use that. So the next attack he makes on me deals 1 less damage. And we are going to go for another slash, swift slash. And when I do that, he gets charged swing. If dodged or staggered, Hunter's attack deals +1 damage. I do have a dodge, so we will use that, which also clears the slot, dealing another damage. So that's 5 damage total we deal to him there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 damage dealt. Next, we're going to go for a regular slash. That was his last card, so we got to shuffle that up. Woof. Charged swing. So we're going to take 4 damage, but we're going to deal another 3 damage to him. Which puts him into phase 2. Now, I don't know the actual rules on changing phases in this game, but we're going to say that if he kills me, he starts in phase 2. I have to draw a fresh 3, so let's see what he gets. Can't be staggered and stun. I don't have a dodge, so we're going to die. I don't remember what that blood echo is from. When we do die, this time we're going to change Evelyn out for the Flammenwerfer. Because I like the Flammenwerfer. And he doesn't have basic attacks, so we kind of need to do whatever we can to fuck him up. Whoop. Alrighty. Whoop. There was a flipped card. Oh, and we get phase 2 Gascoigne attacks now. Alrighty. So we're going to go for a 3-speed slash that's going to stagger. And it beats his axe sweep. So he is staggered. Takes 2 damage. And we're going to make the attack to Flame Spray. When we do, he flips that. Meets it, beats it. So he's going to take another 2 damage. And then I'm going to go for a Quick Stab Stagger. Meets it, beats it. So we are just stun locking the hell out of this guy, which is great. Good for us. That is what the hand decided this time. Then we are going to go for a basic. This one we can't stagger. It's going to be a big one that hurts too. Even if this attack is dodged or staggered at 1 speed. So he's going to one-shot us. 1-hit KO. Because I did not have the space to be able to dodge. Badam. Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp. So shuffle that up. Shuffle that, and we shuffle his deck too. He's so little, it's so hard to shuffle. Alrighty. Draw my 3 cards. Let's get this fight going again. I didn't hear no bell, damn it. So we're going to go for a Swift Slash. That'll deal 3 damage to him. When we do, he's going to get an axe sweep on us. That's going to deal 2 damage to us. But first, he is going to suffer his 3 damage. Then we're going to go for another slash. When we do that, he's going to go for a jump attack. And we're going to dodge it. And we're going to deal 2 damage when we dodge it. So that's another 4 damage put on him. Now while we refresh, he's going to make another attack. He's going to kill us again. God damn it. Which that has also advanced us past that red point. So, something to keep track of is over there. Those red points indicate how likely we are to win or lose. Now, well, how close we are to losing, I should say. Not whether or not how close we are to winning or losing. How likely it is. How close we are to losing. If it reaches that final red space, it is game over. We are halfway to losing this game. So this isn't like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or Elden Ring where you can throw yourself in, well, Demon Souls too, where you can throw yourself at the brick wall countless times until something finally sticks. You have a limited number of chances to be able to win this. We will also shuffle Gascoigne's deck. There's Coco again. He's very upset about something. His mama's at school right now, as of the time of this recording. Alrighty. Draw our 3 cards. I need to get more dodges in my hand and I didn't get any dodges. But I did get to clear this slot, and that helps. So let's go with, which is also a dodge now that I look at it. Let's go with a slash at a speed of 3. Staggers him. He's going to take 2 damage. Then I'm going to go for a slash of 2, draw 1. It's another stagger. And I'm going to take 2 damage. But he takes 2 as well. That happens at the same speed. Then I'm going to go for a quick stab stagger. Meets it, beats it. So he's going to take another damage. That stagger clears that slot because of the card text, which inflicts another damage. And then I'm going to go for a quick stab stagger, which meets it, beats it. That's a jump attack, so thank God that got staggered. So he's going to take another 1. I have to draw 3 cards, which means he gets to make his attack. Charge spin. Even if this attack is dodged or staggered at speed of 1, must be dodged. I've got the dodge and I've got the speed, so we're saying I dodged it. We're going to pitch 1 more to clear our slots and kill Gascoigne. Bleh. Alrighty, Gascoigne's defeated. Reveal card 21. Oh, I was supposed to reveal card 20. God damn it! I could have used the tiny music box this entire time. Fuck. Distribute the Carlisle Rune Beast and the Hunter Blunderbuss firearm among the hunters. Carlisle Rune Beast, which says, on kill, deal 2 damage to one other enemy within 1 space. Kind of useless due to our house rule. And the Hunter Blunderbuss. Deal 1 damage to 1 non-boss enemy in your space and move them 1 space away. We will keep the Flammenwerfer and Evelyn. And that is the end of Chapter 2. Staggering, with blood sputtering from his mouth, Gascoigne falls to a knee. Suddenly, before you can react, a new vigor fills Gascoigne as he withdraws the blood vial and injects it into his leg. He rises once more, uttering a frenzied roar. And that is the end of Chapter 2. We have 1 chapter left in the Growing Madness. So I look forward to seeing you guys again for Chapter 3, where we can maybe finally end the terror that is Father Gascoigne. Until then, we'll see you later.